Good morning to all my Greenlands. Can you help me sing my good morning song today? I'm glad you're here today. I'm glad you're here today. Hello, hello to everyone. I'm glad you're here today. We'll sing and play today. We'll sing and play today. Hello, hello to everyone. We'll sing and play today. Excellent. Good job singing. Can you guys tell me what month it is? Here's a hint. What would you do that to? How would you walk to something that you heard that sounds like that? You would march. Can you stand up and march with me? While we're singing our march, let's do our date. Repeat after me. Today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. Everybody sit. Oh, that's a cool sound, isn't it? I just wanted to show this. I have a special little drum that makes that sound, so I was sitting on my drum today. It's called a cajon, and a cajon is a really good sound to march to. You hear our marching music. It's pretty fun, isn't it? It's just a big box, and you hit it with your hands, and it makes a good drumming sound. Well, this week we're talking about what? What are we talking about? It's an animal and it sinks to the bottom of the ocean. What? It doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean? Oh, you're right. It flies in the sky. It's a bird. And there are birds everywhere. I found some really cool birds today. In fact, we've talked about them before, but you didn't know what they were. Let me show you. Here's a hint. It's the same bird that starts with this letter of our week. What letter is this? This is the letter V. The letter V is for this bird right there. What is that? It's a vulture. Show me how to say vulture. Vulture. V is for vulture. And I found a vulture today when I was at the store. And I took a picture of it. I'll send it. It'll be right after circle time, so check it out. They're kind of a gross bird. These birds were eating, I think, out of a trash can. Would you eat out of a trash can? You wouldn't? Ugh, me either. I also have a song for you today. It's about some little... What makes that sound? A duck. That's right, a duck. So I have a song about 5 little ducks. Can you sing this song with me?
5 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 1, 2, 3. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 1, 2. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 quack. But only one little duck came back. One little duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 quack. But none of the 5 little ducks came back.
She was sad.
Sad mother duck went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. And all of the 5 little ducks came back. 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 quack. And all of the 5 little ducks came back.
Boy, that sure is a fun song. I like that song, don't you? Well, right now, there are ducks outside somewhere, and they're building nests. And inside of they're building a nest so that they can have something to make something really special. Do you know what a duck might be making this time of year? It's roundish, kind of shaped like an oval. Usually they're white. Sometimes they can have speckles. Robins have blue ones. And it's smooth. What might a duck be making a nest to put in, for something to put in its nest? Do you know? Here it is. What is this? It's an egg. That's right. This time of year, the ducks are building a nest. And in their nest, they lay an egg. Maybe they'll lay 1 egg. Maybe they'll lay 2 eggs. Maybe they'll lay 3 eggs. Maybe they'll have 8. You never know how many eggs a duck is going to lay. But they're laying their eggs, and inside of their egg, eventually, they're going to have what? A baby. A baby's going to hatch out of this egg. Do you know how a baby comes out of this egg? If you were a baby and you had no way to get out, no fingernails, no big strong kicking feet, how would you get out of this egg? Well, let me tell you a secret. On the baby's nose, they have a tooth. It's called an egg tooth. And that egg tooth helps them from the inside of the nest. They pick and pick and pick until they peck a hole into the egg, and they are able to break out of the egg. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now, all birds lay eggs, so you can have penguins laying eggs. They have to keep them warm, especially where it's cold for the penguins. Robins outside right now, like I said earlier, robins will lay a blue egg. It's so pretty. Ducks lay big white eggs. This one is actually a chicken egg. I'm sure you guys have eaten them before. These ones come in a nice little packet from your grocery store or in a bowl from your neighbor if you have a neighbor with chickens. So eggs are a really cool thing that we have out right now. The other things birds do is they need to eat. What do you think a bird eats? Worms, you're right. And that brings me to a super cool project that I have for you today. It's really messy though, so make sure you talk to your mom and dad before you start. I'm going to back it up because I have something to show you here. I have a bucket. And in my bucket is, mud. You see that? In my bucket's mud, and I made my mud really soupy. In fact, I almost just dumped it on my computer. It's really drippy mud. So this is a fun project for you to do. I want you to make mud. Ask mom and dad first where you can do it, how you can do it. And then I want you to find some strings. I have some little pink ones. We're going to pretend they're worms. I picked 3 because we're the 3-year-old class. If you want to do 4 because you are 4, go right ahead. If you want to do 3 because you're 3, if you want to do 10, more power to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put my worms into my mud bucket. 2, 3, and I'm going to stir it up. Stir, 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 stir. Oh, they're nice and in that mud. And now I'm going to pretend to be that mommy bird. With my hand that's full of mud, I'm going to reach in and I'm going to look for my worm in my mud. Oh, I thought I had one. I didn't. I'm still looking. I'm a mama bird who's looking. Oh, guys, this is harder than I thought. Where could those wormies be? Just when I think I find one, I can't. No wonder those birds are always hard at work outside. Here, wormy, wormy, wormy. Here, wormy, wormy, wormy. It's a hard job being a bird. Here, wormy, wormy, wormy. Oh, guys, if I don't find a worm soon, I'm going to be awfully hungry. Poor birds, if they don't find a worm, they don't get to eat. Oh, no, I'm going to be one hungry bird. I'm not very good at this. This might take a while. Do you guys think that you can be better birds than Miss Anne? I sure hope so, because I don't think it'd be fun if we're all going hungry without a worm. So my challenge to you today is to build yourself a mud puddle and find your worm. My worms are even pink and I can't find them. Oh, guys, I found